So your app is growing, and as your app is growing, you're deploying it in multiple regions. But suddenly you realize that the services across the region are not able to communicate with each other. Firewall is blocking them. Private communication across the region is not allowed, and making your services public is not a good idea. Hi, I'm Yash, developer advocate at DigitalOcean. In this video, we will see how we can leverage the VPC peering feature in DigitalOcean to have a traffic routing which is secure and private. So to demonstrate the issue, I've quickly created a design. In this design, I have two regions, one New York and the second is the London one. In both of them, we have two VPCs, New York and the London VPC. So what actually is VPC? So VPC is a virtual private cloud. It's a way to group your resources within the DigitalOcean. So in the New York region, I have Kubernetes cluster running with some services, which are the backend services, which have some APIs exposed via internal load balancer, which have the private IP. Any services within this VPC will be able to access the private IP, and through that they will be able to hit the API. On the other hand, I have two droplets in the London VPC and the London region, droplet 1 and the droplet 2, which are exposed with network load balancer, and it is external, so it have external IP. Since network load balancer is a new feature in the DigitalOcean, I have used it. And network load balancer usually we use where we expect a high traffic, like for the streaming services or for the chat services. So any request from the internet comes to a network load balancer, then it forwards it to the droplet 1 or 2. These droplets are the front-end services. Since they are the front-end services, they will try to hit the API in the New York region. Once they hit that, they will hit the error that they are not allowed this operation. It is expected, because that's why I created a VPC, so that not any other service from anywhere in the internet can access my private services in the New York region. But I want my droplets to communicate with them. So to fix this issue, this is actually where the VPC pairing comes. Once you pair your VPCs, the one in the New York and the London one, droplet 1 and the droplet 2 will be able to access the private IP of the ILV. And through that, they will be able to hit the API which is running in my Kubernetes cluster. So now quickly jump back to the Cloud Console and we will try to do a practical demonstration of this, how this actually works. So if I come to the Cloud Console, you can easily see that in my Cloud Console, I have network load balancer already created in the London region. I have droplet 1 and the droplet 2 already created in the London region as well. If I scroll down a little bit, you can see that I have cluster already created, which is deployed in the New York region. If I go to the network load balancer that I have, you can see I have London 1 and the London 2 droplets are connected with this load balancer. So in this case, what we'll try to do, we will go inside this droplet 1 and we will try to hit the private IP of our ILB. How will I get the private IP of the ILB? For that, you can go back to a terminal where your Kubernetes cluster is connected, get the services, and you will see that the type of load balancer and with the external IP. So I have this external IP, which is actually the private IP of my ILB. So I'll try to hit this IP from droplet 1. Go to your console, go to load droplet 1, go inside console. Now we will do a simple curl and try to hit this API IP. And you can see that it is taking time, and after some timeout it will give us the error. So how we will fix this issue? How we will make sure that droplet 1 is able to communicate with the internal load balancer in the New York region? This is where we will create now a VPC. So to create a VPC peering, go to the networking part of the left panel, click on VPC tab, choose the VPC that you want to pair with other VPC. Click on peering connections. Click on create peering connection and search the VPC. So I have London VPC already created, so I'll search it. I will edit the name with 1. So now what we will do, I will hit the create peering connection and it will create a peering connection between these two VPCs, and now my droplet 1 should be able to communicate. Once it is created, we'll go back to our droplet 1 in the London, hit the API/list, and it should return a response. Hooray! We are able to get the response. So this is how you can see that droplet 1 is able to now communicate with the private IP. We will also try to hit the external IP of this and try to see if we are able to also communicate with that. So this is the proxy which is running server inside the droplet 1, which do the proxy to the private IP. So if I hit from here, I'm also getting a response. And if I remove it, I will get the response from my droplets. So this is how you can make sure the traffic routing within your regions is secure and private. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.